guys are here. We're going to do another one that I promised that I would do last time I recorded this. Okay, cat under the thing going absolutely bonkers. Yeah, do you remember the cute little kitten Rayla? She's a little bit hyper at the moment. So first of all, before we get things started, I'm going to do my new celebrity shout out. I said that I would do one in each video. So this one's going to go out to Chelsea from the React channel. I don't know how many people watch those. And the one thing I have an interest with her, or come with her, is this. It's The Walking Dead. I saw that she cosplayed as Clementine once, and I won't lie, I schooled the house down. Who here was in the house when I schooled the house down?
Not me.
Anyway, some introductions in order here. Here's my husband, Ethan.
Me.
He's not Australian, he's Canadian. This is my mate, Daniel.
G'day.
He is Australian. Me and him are both Aussies. And then we got our two house residents here. We got this one. And then we got our big one here. This is Miggy saying hello. Now, what we're going to do today, we are three of us all otakus, which, for those of you who don't know what that means that we're big into anime and we're just general nerds. And we're all wearing, well, me and him are wearing shirts from our favourite anime. He would, but he doesn't own one. Let's just be straight about it. And then behind me I got some plushies I've got. So we'll go through them one by one. Here's Gaara from Naruto, then we've got Naruto himself. Behind Daniel we've got Pikachu, he just kind of lives out here now. And then behind Ethan we've got three from Fairy Tail, which is my favourite anime. We've got Happy, Lucy, and my ultimate favourite anime character of all time is Urza. I've got a t-shirt of her. So I'm just going to briefly touch on that first. That's right. Sorry. Daniel's favourite is One Piece. I've got Nami here. Just a little figurine. We'll put her back on there. So, we're just going to briefly touch on each of our favourite animes and our favourite characters and how we kind of got into them and whatever. Believe it or not, it was actually Ethan that got me into Fairy Tail. He kind of briefly mentioned it. He said, hey, you're going to really like this character because I'm...
You like your swords, you like your redheads, you like your badass girls, just to name a few.
And Urza just kind of fit all those categories. She's just like the pinnacle of everything I'm attracted to in a character. So I declared her my official waifu. Anyone else who doesn't know what that is when you love or are obsessed with a character so much, they're like your anime husband, or in this case, my anime wife. And she's also on my phone, which I can't show you because I'm using my phone to record. But she's on my phone case as well. And I watched, there's like between 300 to 400 episodes all up, and I watched all of them in like less than a month. So yeah, I got really obsessed with Fairy Tail. I still am. I just think it's a really great anime. And no judging to all those who don't like Fairy Tail. So quickly moving on. If you look at his shirt.
My favourite is Naruto. Basically, I really enjoy that series because of the fact that it actually symbolises the actual effectiveness of loyalty that Naruto shows for his friends. And I also was really upset when my favourite character, spoiler alert for all those who haven't seen the series.
Yes, spoiler alert for everything we might say.
I was very upset when my favourite character, Neji, ends up dying in the last battle, so I was really sad to see him go. But however, overall, the series I absolutely love and will definitely watch over and over again to reenact those memories. And I do watch Boruto for all those who actually would like to ask if I do watch it, and I do not compare the two. I watch Boruto for Boruto and Naruto for Naruto because Boruto is his story. Naruto, his story is done.
I don't like Boruto as a character.
Yeah, no one can do,
he's got
but
no
still.
growing up to do, you know, like...
He's a kid.
So?
But the main thing
Doesn't
is
matter.
that it's his story of how he matures.
My opinion is that he's a little bit of a brat at the moment. He did mature a little bit when he found out who his dad really was, like what he could do, and that big fight that they had against the guy that absorbs all the chakra, you know?
Yeah.
So he matured a little after that, and he had a bit more respect for his dad. But I still think he's taking his life for granted a little bit, because he still doesn't understand how hard Naruto had it.
But overall,
why?
I just say don't, for all those who say they don't like Boruto because it's not the same as Naruto and everything like that, well, that's actually the technical reason of why you should watch Boruto, is because it may have Naruto in it, but it's no longer Naruto's story. Watch it for Boruto's story, not for Naruto's.
Yeah.
And that's basically my opinion.
Your reasons for liking Naruto are very similar to my reasons for liking Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
Because both of them are very centered around friendship and loyalty, and while Fairy Tail, the whole entire Fairy Tail guild has just one big strong bond.
Yeah.
That's what attracted me to it. The main five, got to include Happy. Natsu, Lucy, Urza, Grey, and Happy. Those five just have the pinnacle of friendship, which I just love. But moving on, we'll move on to Daniel's now.
G'day.
His favourite is One Piece. Oh yeah, this is his phone case. I'm just gonna match that. This is his favourite character, which is
Redhead Shanks.
Shanks. And why don't you tell us, Daniel, why do you like Shanks so much? Or why do you like One Piece?
Well, for me, it was, I suppose, it was my next biggest thing over Pokemon. But yeah, there's just one thing about Shanks where he's just like, even though he is human, he has no double fruit power, but it's just his Haki control is just out of the world.
I think we can agree that's one thing we just respect about Shanks.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is one of the 4 emperors. And yet he has no devil fruit power. He's just crazy.
Strong.
Crazy strong.
Like he went toe to toe with Whitebeard, and Whitebeard is powerful enough.
Yeah. Well, that was Shanks, but all of us have a favourite member of Luffy's crew of the Straw Hats. So why don't you tell us Daniel?
Okay, mine is Sanji because he's a great cook.
That's why everyone loves Sanji. We want to just go into that well and eat all his cooking.
The only difference is it would become fat like Luffy, but not slim down.
Oh yeah, I think one scene that really made me just go, what? Was he was like cooking, like he just had a frying pan, had a lid over it, and he was just like doing this and putting things, and then he went like took the lid off, and there was like this mountain of food, and I'm just like, how?
It's anime.
It's like the instant snow thing. You have the powder and you add the water, and the snow goes. Whee!
Yeah, kind of thing.
It kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Anyway, well, my favourite character from One Piece is Nami.
From the crew.
Yeah, from the crew. No, she's my favourite One Piece character.
Oh, fair enough.
All up, yeah. The reason I like her, a little bit biased because she's a redhead, but also I like her for her intelligence. I know people like, but she's like selfish and she only goes after money. Where I'm up to right now, she hasn't actually shown many signs of going after just money, because she's grown really attached to the crew, and especially to Luffy, and she's officially a Straw Hat. And cause she's the navigator. When Luffy doesn't give the orders, she is.
Yeah.
She knows where the boat's going. She knows where they have to go, which course is the best to take to avoid danger. And
But here's the question: do you really want to question her when she gives orders?
Well, no.
There you go. Even the captain doesn't question when she gives orders. Otherwise, he becomes bad.
Nami, the only non-devil fruit / Haki user that can injure Luffy. And I also love that she does have a power of her own, in a sense. Without devil fruit, she has the weather pole, and she can use lightning and whatever else. And I like after the 2-year gap, my respect for her went up a lot, because she made those storm clouds hit above those bad guys that were trying to pose as the Straw Hats, and I didn't even notice her do anything. I'm like, when did she? Yeah, she's gotten good. She 2 years training made her good. And then we'll go over to you.
Alright.
Who's your favourite Straw Hat character?
My favorite Straw Hat character is Roronoa Zoro.
And One Piece. One Piece character.
Yeah, One Piece character.
And he has a shirt of Zoro.
Yes, but not wearing it right now. It's dirty. But the main thing is that Roronoa Zoro, I actually love him for 3 reasons. One is because of the fact that Roronoa Zoro is basically the right-hand man of the Straw Hats. When a battle needs to be done, sort of thing, he always has Luffy's back, no matter what is going on. The second reason why I like him is because he himself also does not have a devil fruit power.
No, he doesn't.
But the fact is that he can go toe to toe with almost any devil fruit user and still come out on top.
There's 3 swords.
Yeah, like, look what he did to Pika. Like, Pika was, like, this big, humongous mountain of stone, and he literally cut the entire thing in half with just one swing of his sword.
That's true.
Like, he's blasted
Pika.
strong.
Pika.
Yeah, no, that's just hilarious. That's a whole different story altogether.
Spoiler alert, okay, if you haven't watched all of One Piece, there was one scene where all 3 of us
Lost it.
just we had to pause this episode for about 5 minutes so we could just laugh our heads off. It was Don Flamingo's family, right?
Yeah.
And there was one guy who had what fruit did he have?
Which one?
Pika.
Oh, stone.
He had the stone fruit, okay. And he would get so big, he would have houses like this on his arm. But he was really sensitive about his voice.
Because it's very, very high.
So he's this big guy and he's like, kind of thing. And then the funny thing is that everyone
Was
who
scared.
made fun of him
Would die.
because he was really sensitive about it, But Moogie was... Don't say Moogie. Moogie Wada.
Yeah, Luffy was
Luffy,
the only one
who just openly laughed at him.
Just pointed and laughed
and it was so good.
Oh yeah,
So
we actually had to stop and laugh with him, and then literally had to wait until we could breathe again to wait for him to finish laughing. But overall, the main thing is the third reason, the one thing that made my respect for Zoro go very, very high was it was technically a sad scene. But when Usopp kind of like decided to challenge Luffy to that duel because of the fact that he was going to let the Going Merry go, and just because it was broken and it couldn't sail anymore.
Oh yeah, no, I know where you're going.
And basically, even though everyone wanted Usopp to join and everything like that, Zoro was the only one who stood up and says, "If you let Usopp on board this ship, then I'm leaving, because you are supposed to be our captain. And if you are going to let someone who disrespects that title back onto this thing without any consequences, then I don't want to be any part of it." He was the only one who actually stood up for the actual title that Luffy held. And so, in that aspect, Zoro, also being Luffy's right-hand man, keeps him in his actual course of actually being a good captain. Like, yes, Zoro has no sense of direction.
That's why he's first made, I guess.
Yeah. Zoro has no sense of direction. Like, he can't even follow someone, he still gets lost.
I think, was it Nami and someone else?
Yeah.
They were, like, literally running up the stairs, and he went that way. And they're like, where are you going?
How can you get lost following someone?
I know,
but the main thing is, he may have no sense of direction, but again,
he's a badass.
He has loyalty to his captain.
He's a complete badass.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's... So far from what I've seen, those are the top 3 things in which make me admire Zoro's character most.
Well, let's go back, because we did our personal favorite characters from One Piece, but we didn't do it from the other 2.
If you want, let's go from Fairy Tail.
Well, I want to kind of rant about Urza.
Yeah,
this isn't my only shirt of her. I've got both this and another one from my birthday. But my favourite male character actually is Laxus, as of late. It used to be Grey, but he's actually part of my favourite ship. I ship Grey and Julia.
Who doesn't?
People ship Grey and Urza.
People ship Grey and Natsu.
And okay, that's not okay then. But I like Laxus because even though he started out as a prideful jerk and he wanted Fairy Tail to be the strongest, if he weren't strong then he gave you the boot. Like, that was how he rolled. But Makarov literally put a foot up his backside and told him to grow up. You know?
Kind of thing.
And his growth since then has grown on me. Because he, not only did he became a respectful member of the guild, but he proved it physically more than once. Like I think when he officially became my favourite male was in the games, the Grand Magic Games, when he took on all of Raventail by himself, including their master, which was, spoilers alert, it was his dad.
even though they were using it to cheat, he still wiped the floor with them.
Yep, and they got disqualified.
All right.
And
Oh.
So yeah, those are my two favourites, Urza and Laxus.
Daniel?
And my ship is Grey and Jivia.
Okay.
Now, your favourite from Fairy Tail is
Gildarts.
Even though he's like barely there, almost never there.
Yeah, which is a pity because he is one of the most powerful members of that guild.
But there's no sense of
That's
responsibility.
probably why he doesn't appear much, because if Gildarts is always coming to help them, it wouldn't be much of a fight.
That's true, but
because he's so strong.
Don't put it this way, they end up having to part the city for him just to walk through.
Yeah.
He's that bad.
But also at the same time, Gildarts has no sense of responsibility. Just ask his daughter Kana. Like, she's always telling him that he's nothing but a deadbeat
Another
dad.
spoiler alert, Kana's his daughter.
Yeah, that too.
There's people that haven't seen all of it.
We did say, warning, spoiler alert.
You're gonna splatter across the screen in the beginning.
Yeah, pretty much. But the main, I think that's basically your only favorite character in
he's
Fairy
still
Tail.
deciding who his favourite female is.
Yeah.
So
My favorite.
Your ultimate favourite, like number one.
Yeah, my ultimate favorite is Mira Jane. Because one, she, even though people say that Natsu and all these other people are like the strongest and everything like that, the fact is Mira Jane, she's technically what's known as retired.
She's underrated a bit too.
Yeah, I know she is a bit underrated.
Because she's not one of the main five, people don't think about it.
Yeah, I know.
So.
But the main thing is, Mira Jane, she's a retired character, so that's why she's not classified as an S-class wizard, because she just goes around helping the guild. Like, she's still part of the guild, but she doesn't go on missions per se. But when she does fight and gets ticked off, you run for the hills. She's just really, really darn strong.
And the one thing that triggers her anger, you mess with her siblings.
Oh yeah, you basically...
Elfman and Lysana.
Oh, you touch them and you're going to deal with her forbidden form.
Whoa.
But no, the main thing is that Mira Jane, she's an underrated character, but boy, she's just extremely strong. However, my favorite... What was that? Oh. Okay. My favorite guy character is Gagio.
Oh.
I actually like Gagio, similar to Laxus, but in a different way. Gagio was more or less lost in himself, hence why he joined the Dark Guild.
He was a bad guy.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Laxus was just being a jerk.
Yeah, I know. But the main thing is Gagio, he was actually kind of just lost, and he didn't have a direction on where to go, so he joined something that could help him just to find himself, which wasn't the best guild. And also my favorite ship, for anyone out there who basically, for anybody who doesn't know, again, spoiler alert, my favorite ship is actually canon, and that's Gagiel and Levy.
Totally endgame.
Yeah, so basically they definitely get together, and if you're watching the new series, they flirt a lot. So
if you don't know who Levy is, she's the cute little blue hair. She's like the book smart one. She's constantly, and when she does spells, there's like big literally block print ones that just go on you.
Yeah.
Like, she's really smart, like crazy smart.
Alright, so that's basically my love for Fairy Tail. Now,
I forgot to mention, there was the moment that decided Urza was my waifu. It was actually during the Grand Magic Games. One of them was the Pandemonium one. And... Alright. We just had to pause it for a quick second because he had to go somewhere. Anyway, as I was saying, what attracted me to Urza when she became my official waifu, because she was my favourite character for a while, but then it just kind of was this extreme major transition, I guess, was during the Grand Magic Games, about halfway through the series, and there was this event called the Pandemonium, when the contestants had to go in, take turns picking out of about 100 monsters, and get a certain amount of points, and whoever had the most points at the end, would be first. But Urza, because she picked out the lot, she was the first one to go in. She, being the badass that she was, challenged all 100 monsters, and she beat them. Not only did she beat them all, but she came out standing, and she was like holding her sword up, and she was all victorious, and yeah, my love for her just skyrocketed after that. But moving on, we're gonna move on to Naruto. Back to Naruto now.
All right.
So we kind of already sub-storied about his favorite character.
Yeah, it's Neji.
But tell us, what attracted you to Neji? Why do you like him so much?
Well, I liked his character development most of all because of the fact that he turned into this complete and utter jerkwad who almost killed his cousin out of resentment. But then he basically found out later on of the truth about what happened to his father. And eventually he ended up becoming more like along the lines of an actual proper brother towards Hinata that always had her back. And even still, he ended up actually developing that bond with Naruto, who kind of actually physically and mentally snapped him out of his actual stubbornness. But however, he ended up actually becoming a really, really strong asset to the Leaf Village, and also became a pretty wise ninja himself. But he made the ultimate sacrifice to actually save Hinata when she jumped in the way to save Naruto.
It was all aiming for Naruto.
Yeah, it was aiming for Naruto.
And then Hinata jumped in the way of that,
and then Neji
jumped in the way
did
of
it
that.
to save Hinata.
Well, okay, well, different question then. Who's your favourite character that's still alive? Is he him?
Gaara is cool, but he's not exactly my favourite next to Neji.
No, like, I said favourite character that's still alive.
Yeah, like I said, next to Neji.
Yeah.
Basically...
Like, who's like survived to go into Boruto
I haven't actually really thought about that, to who would be my actual next favourite character.
or female then?
Female character... I actually do quite like Tenten. She's so much forgotten. But however, when she got a hold of that fan that allowed you to use those 4 elemental things, oh boy, she became badass. But however, she was.
And then when it comes to shipping, I'm pretty sure most people
everybody wanted her with Neji. But however, she ended up with Lee. Oh.
She settled.
Yeah, she settled. I'm gonna stick with that argument. She settled.
So. Favorite male, Neji. Favorite girl, Tenten. As for me, my favorite character all up eventually became Sakura. Eventually, because I actually couldn't stand her in the original series, like before Shippuden, because she was just this whiny, useless thing that kept whining after, kept pining after Sasuke, and I'm like, get a life. But my fandom for her grew after Shippuden because she trained with Tsunade, who was the Hokage at the time. And Sakura already had a really good chakra control.
Heck yeah.
And she was smart. Like, she was out of the 3, she had the brains. But when it came to fighting, she had determination, but skill-wise and ninjutsu, she wasn't really up there. But in Shippuden, just watching her strength just rise up, like going from this weak 12-year-old girl all the way to Boruto, when she could just kaboom a whole freaking roof without even trying. And I'm just like, yee! If you guys hear a meow in the background, it's just me. It's just our cat wanting to go outside. We're busy. My favorite male character. Did I have one?
I'm not sure if you did, but
I like Naruto. Watching him grow, because he went from he was alone, like nobody liked him, and then he grew up to be a respected Hokage.
Oh heck yeah!
You know, he actually gained the respect from the village pretty good, and he became the hero. And I will be honest, originally shipped Naruto and Sakura because I hated Sasuke. I'm still not the biggest fan of him because I'm all about, you know, closeness and loyalty and friendship and, you know, so I'm like, didn't understand why Sakura kept loving the guy. I'm like, why can't you be with a guy that's always been there? But then my mind flipped to Hinata and I'm like, dang it, she's kind of always loved Naruto. So I'm like, I don't mind Naruto and Hinata, like that when the ships were announced, I was like, yeah, I can live with that. Naruto and Hinata's fine.
Naruto Hinata's fine, but in your eyes, Sasuke Sakura is not.
I guess because I love Sakura, I can't hate her. And I'm like, well, you know what, if you can't let go of Sasuke, then as long as you're happy, and you kind of produced a badass daughter anyway, so,
Yeah,
you know,
right?
can you picture Sakura's chakra control and strength combined with all of Sasuke's abilities?
Ouch.
Yeah.
Alright,
And then, while Ethan was away, we were just kind of discussing who Daniel's favourite was, and who was it, Daniel? Please tell us.
It was actually the sensei who actually trained Naruto, Sasuke, and...
What was his name? You gotta remember his name. Never mind, it's Kakashi.
Yeah. So it was Kakashi, and yeah, so...
He was just like, he didn't have an official favourite, so he just kind of
Pick one.
picked so. One of my best friends is obsessed with Kakashi, oh my gosh. She's not even into anime all that much, but she watched Naruto and she just like is in love with Kakashi.
But yeah, the main thing
Play
is...
with my hair.
yeah, it went, how would I put it? She went all fangirl squeal when basically they revealed what Kakashi actually
Oh yeah,
looked
with
like.
his face. I think most girls did. I didn't squeal, I just kind of looked and was like, damn. Yeah, okay, kind of hot. I don't squeal. These guys can contest. I don't... Well, when it comes to, like, guys or, like, fangirling over famous guys or whatever, I squeal over either cute things, so, like...
Kitties.
Cute things like kitties, or other characters that I'm fan of. Like, Rosie here. I fangirl over her. Would you pick out a favourite female, or would you not sure?
Still not sure on that one.
Alright, now, I always announce, I'm going to announce what we're going to talk about next. Luckily you don't need to be here for this one, but I'm going to need this one. So I've decided, because it's fresh in my head and I'm a new fan to it, we're going to talk about Dragon Prince.
Ah, yes.
Because it's new on Netflix and we've just recently watched season 2, and we're big fans of it, and my cat is whining, so I have to go tend to him.
But, however, for all those who actually want to hear about what we have to say about Dragon Prince, stay tuned for the next one. So, yeah.
And one more shout out to Chelsea from React Channel. Remember, we're both Walking Dead fans, and I'm actually planning on cosplaying as Clementine for the next convention, which is coming up in late June.
Supernova.
Yes, Supernova, the anime convention here. So I'll be sure to be posting pictures of that up.
Yep.
And until next time, say bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.